Well, the breaking news this morning is that Israel has reportedly launched an attack on Iran overnight in a retaliatory strike. Reports of explosions near a military base in Isfahan. Now, that's according to US officials.
Well, Iranian state media have been quick to downplay the situation, claiming that their air defence systems were able to destroy 3 drones in the centre of the country.
Well, Israeli officials yet to make a clear statement on the attack, but Iranian state media claim it was flown, or the drones at least, were flown by infiltrators from inside the country. So that, frankly, adds a bit of confusion to the situation, and it may be something that they're saying to mean that they don't have to then justify, they don't have to have a response. So this is where it does get a little bit complicated.
Well, meanwhile, the Australian government has urged its citizens to leave Israel over fears of a potential revenge attack.
Let's get the latest now from our security editor, Mark White. Morning to you, Mark. So where are we at the moment? What do we understand has happened?
Well, a limited strike, it appears, has taken place. We have these reports coming from Iranian state media. It's not exactly open in terms of the media, free and open reporting there. So we're reliant to a large degree on what the Iranian state media is saying. They're talking about these drones, 3 drones that were shot down. It's possible that Israel has launched drones at Iran, but I think unlikely. It's an awful long way for drones to fly to Iran. They're slow-moving targets and easy to shoot down. I think Israel much more likely to have launched missiles. Intriguing, this report, though, again from Iranian media reporting that the drones may have been launched from groups within Iran. We know, of course, there are opposition groups and opposition groups that are fighting to some extent a war against the Iranian regime. So it's possible that they have been given drones, managed to acquire drones somehow and have launched them from in-country. That will only really emerge in the fullness of time, depending again on what we're hearing from state media to a large degree as well. But the strikes that we know about took place around the central Iranian city of Isfahan, and we're told that an airbase is in that area, but no reports of damage at this airbase. There's also a military radar installation there. There's also one of the key sites for Iran's nuclear facilities, research facility, and also a nuclear enrichment facility. But again, no indication that that's been struck. In fact, the International Atomic Energy Authority has confirmed that no damage or strikes appear to have targeted the nuclear facilities in Isfahan. So we await to get a formal word from Israel. They've said nothing so far. Indeed, the US has said nothing officially, just sources telling US broadcasts and media outlets that Israel did inform them that they were about to launch an attack on Iran. They gave nothing more about what Israel said the nature of that attack would be, how limited or otherwise it would be. Whether this is the first phase, we simply don't know. But Iran is playing it down. The state media confirming that the aviation sector in Iran is opening back up again. Now, that's different from what we were hearing just hours ago from Iranian officials who were warning that if Israel launched a direct attack on Iran, then they would respond immediately with a massive attack on Israel. That's not happened, obviously. This was some hours ago that this attack took place within Iran, and no response as yet. Hopefully that's a good sign, but as I say, it all depends really on what Israel's next move might be. And of course, just because we've not had an immediate response doesn't mean we're not going to get some kind of response from Iran in the coming hours, perhaps through its proxies, perhaps in other areas, not necessarily a direct attack on Israel.
Okay. Mark White, thank you very much indeed.